We're live. We're grooving. Hey everybody, David Lemon here with a Q&A session. We had a blast these past couple of days with Mike and Donna and the team, where we were looking into the Groove apps, the core Groove apps during the GrooveAthon. We went over some of the apps in depth. Some of the apps we just crashed the service and mentioned what's new. So I'm not going to do that again here at the beginning of this Q&A, but I just wanted to kind of revert back and just say a few things about that GrooveAthon. So I think it was very cool to see Mike, the co-founder of this company and the platform. It was his vision to create something like that, and I think it is always good to see the visionary behind the apps and the company, of how it all came together. A lot of story time, a lot of thinking behind the reasoning of some of our features, some of our things, and why we did it that way. So it was pretty interesting. If you were following the GrooveAthon, let me know which day or which part of the GrooveAthon was the best for you. I personally liked the session with Groove Webinar the best, because Mike did a lot of interesting sessions with those hybrid webinars. He explained the reasoning behind the whole webinar concept. He explained how he actually built the evergreen webinars, or webinar jam and ever webinar. He did a lot of story time, and it was really exciting for me. So I learned a lot myself. So let me know in the comments which parts were the best for you if you were following the GrooveAthon. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that there will be questions that may have not got answered, that we may have left unanswered during the GrooveAthon. As you're watching the GrooveAthon, there are a million questions popping up in your head, and you may be writing them in the comment section, but it's not the right time to answer all of those questions. This is why we can create a live stream like this, Q&A live, and get those questions answered too. So yeah, since we mentioned all of the latest releases, I'm not going to talk about that right now. Was the GrooveAthon recorded? Eric asks. Yes, definitely. If you go to groovedigital.com, I'm going to share my screen and open it here for you guys. So if you go to groovedigital.com/GrooveAthon, I'm going to share this link in the comments here. You'll be able to see the schedule All right. The last one was Groove Webinar and Groove Video. You can watch the replay here, but the previous sessions were on Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and then Monday, this last one. There are also links to the replays for each and every one of these, so you can just really simply click. I suggest you to watch on YouTube because you can speed through much more easily than on Facebook. Also, you can speed up the video. Facebook doesn't allow you to do that, but yeah, here's the link to the GrooveAthons. Let me just see where to pop that in for Facebook. All right. Douglas says, like the walkthrough of the different levels now and coming up. Yeah. So we had a price plan created in a spreadsheet that we shared a bunch of times during the Groovathon. You can have a look in the replays. We basically go in and explain each and every level, but basically we were explaining the Groove.cm/premium. If you visit the premium page and it doesn't redirect you automatically, that means that it is still live and that is still allowing you to visit it. We will have this page automatically redirect. So what we are creating now is some sort of technology for the back end of this page that will understand our current upgraded members and the current free members, and if you already visited this page or not, because this is a one time only. So this is an OTO page, Groove.cm/premium, and we will create something that will automatically recognize if this page has been already viewed. If this has been already viewed, then it's not a we should redirect the people to the other page. We won't give them the option to buy this one-time offer package on these prices. All right, so we were explaining the different pricing points. The main question that I see in the Facebook community is, what's the difference between Premium Plus and the Premium Plus Lifetime? Well, the main difference is that the Premium Plus is an annual cost of $1,188. Let me zoom in so you can maybe see it better. And the Premium Plus Lifetime is a little bit more expensive, but this is a one-time pay purchase. And also the difference is in Premium Plus, in the yearly option, you get 100,000 contacts. In the Premium Plus Lifetime, you get unlimited contacts. And also you get Groove Designer Pro for free. At this moment, this is not going to be forever. This is now the offer that we have. This will most probably change as Groove Designer Pro will also change to a monthly pay option. So we were going through the pricing plan. We were explaining everything. So if you are still on the fence of upgrading, my suggestion is to look into this page and decide quickly while these prices are here. We are going to have this redirect automatically on another page. As I mentioned, those prices will be a little bit higher. I believe for the Premium Lifetime, it will be, instead of the 3 pay $997, it will be 4 pay $997. So it's $1,000 almost extra if you don't get it right now. Anyway, this is not the point of this Q&A. I just wanted to kind of explain that one more time if you missed that part. So if we would go and kind of summarize the Grooveathon, this was a pretty good training exercise. A lot of people that are using Groove got to know a lot of new cool features. I was checking the comments, but the new people that just recently joined got to see how Groove is created and learn the thinking behind that, and also see the features and how to go along and create something with the tools that we give you. So that's basically it. All in all, I'm really happy that we did it, and I think that we need it more because it excites people. It brings the energy back on Groove, and people just leave excited after watching those demos from Mike. All right, moving on with the topic. In our Q&As, we usually do one thing, is that we visit the Facebook post, which was announced before we went live. There, users can ask questions and get answers, the guaranteed answers. So let's just have a look at those right now, and we'll answer them immediately. I'm going to zoom in so you can see the questions here. So JC is asking, will there be a way to integrate a different SMS platform other than Twilio into Groove? I use SMS Freedom and it has API key, but no way to add it to Groove. Currently, this would need to be coded. At this moment, we do not have plans, and we do not have also requests to integrate with SMS Freedom. So JC, just have a look into our feedback portal. Just request this feature, because I'm very confident that nobody requested it yet. So if you don't know how to access our feature request portal or a feedback portal, once you are logged into your dashboard, click on these three dots at the bottom. So this is the feedback. Click on the roadmap and feedback here, and then you can come to the feedback, feature requests, and then you can add a feature request here. If we type in SMS, there is nothing like that yet. So make sure that you add it in here, and then we'll be able to get upvotes and see if others would like to have that functionality as well. So that's what I suggest you to do. All right, Calvin Ho, when the Groove.cm pricing premium promo ends. So the promo will not end. This is our OTO page, but what we are working on, and this is why Mike was saying that very soon it's not going to be available, because we are in the process of creating this forwarding redirect system, where when somebody visits the OTO page and they already are members, or they already have joined Groove previously, they will be redirected to the normal upgrade page. So it's not going to be the OTO page that they see. So the promo is not ending anytime soon. We just added it up. We just made it live. We just announced it on our GrooveAthon. So this is now staying for some time. Ernest Carla Zimmerman, very long comment. Let's just read it together. Hi, David. I originally bought Groove Lifetime to have all features integrated in one platform. I've asked several times but did not get any answer to my question if I could run my online summit on Groove, giving participants 24-hour free access to the videos with experts, similar to GrooveAthon. And if so, where can I find a template for that? So I believe we do not have a template yet in our library for directly creating a summit. So if you have a look at the templates, you may find something that would look like something that you came up with, or that would work for your specific scenario. So you could look into the complete sites and funnels. I think that we do not have a direct a summit funnel here, but the summit funnels are very similar to video sales letters over here, or long form sales letters, long form course sales funnel. This could work for the sales page of your summit, and then the actual summit content you could deliver in a page or in a membership. And giving access for 24 hours to your users, that would be the best done in a membership, because you can limit it and then deliver it instantly, and then take away the access and make them pay for that upgrade. So that's already possible. I do not see any reasons why that wouldn't be. I personally haven't created a summit funnel. There are many users in our Facebook community, and I'm sure that many of them have created. I think Martin Bodeker, he runs summits. He has a summit of his own, so he may have created a full-on summit online using GroovePages. So you may check with him if you need some pointers, but it's definitely possible. Secondly, the system in its complexity is hard to swallow. GrooveMail, for example, is very hard to cope with for somebody non-technical like me. I really feel totally left on my own devices here. I don't know why you feel like it. We have so many trainings, we have so many videos explaining the whole GrooveMail platform, and generally it is very simply laid out. If you haven't used any platform before for sending email, and GrooveMail is the first one, you should be pretty okay with learning with the trainings that we provide, but also in its simplicity, you have contacts that you can import, and then you can add them to a list over here. So you create different lists for different use cases. You can tag those contacts with something like, this is they joined this campaign, or they purchased this one, or they did a certain action. So you can tag those people. um, you can send them broadcasts, which are just one-off email, or you can create a sequence, which are like email after email after email. So it's kind of a sequential sending of emails. And you could create automations. If you need to have some sort of a sign up form, you can find it here. And that's pretty much it. So at this moment, GrooveMail is still very new, newer than any of the other platforms that you can find online. And it does not have all of those features yet that those uh, older platforms have. So GrooveMail is, I believe, currently the simplest platform because of its feature set. It has everything that needs that one email marketing service needs, but it does not have all of those pro and advanced features yet that could make it super complex. But as I mentioned, we already have a ton of videos on it. So if you want, you can check out our latest video for the ultimate email marketing tool and content delivery made easy. So this is exactly the topic where we were talking about GrooveMail. We I don't think we timestamped this video yet. We are going to timestamp that next, but we have talked about GrooveMail over here somewhere in, yeah, so somewhere around the 2 hour 15-minute mark. This is where we are logging into GrooveMail, and then all of this is basically talking about how to set up an email campaign, or what are tags, what are categories, and things like that. If you just type in GrooveMail to YouTube, GrooveMail tutorial for beginners, new GrooveMail tutorial with 2.0 builder, GrooveMail free SMTP tutorial, GrooveMail setup 2022 key tips and principles, GrooveMail overview, GrooveMail update, GrooveMail tutorial part 1, GrooveMail tutorial 2020. So the knowledge and the information is out there. If you still think that this is complex after all of these trainings, then I'm not able to help you, unfortunately. With new tools, with a new tool set, you need to spend a little bit of time either exploring yourself, or learning from somebody like Amy Vo or Kevin Stride or Tony here. Donna is here as well. I have my own trainings as well here. So there is a lot of information. Mike himself is also doing the training. So please just try to search for some information if you're stuck with, for example, GrooveMail broadcast. Right, just type in GrooveMail broadcast and see what you find. How to send a broadcast in GrooveMail, and GrooveMail automation to send people to send email to people that didn't open your email broadcast. There's a lot of information out there. You can just find it online, ask in the Facebook community, and we'll be happy to help. So at this moment, that's all I could give you. Unfortunately, I showed you the way on where to find more information if you need it. I explained very, very, very briefly what GrooveMail is and how it is kind of created. But I definitely suggest you jump in and just explore a little bit. Try to send an email to yourself and see how that is working. So what you would need to do is just go into contacts, add yourself as a contact. So you just go here to add a single contact, you add yourself, and then try to play with it, see what's next. How would it go? Go into campaigns, try to send yourself a broadcast, or set up a sequence and see how it's going to get delivered. So that's my suggestion. Whenever you come to a new tool and you want to learn how to use it, that would be my suggestion to kind of slowly get into it. All right, let's move on to the next question. So there are no questions on here, so I'm just going to come on full screen and start answering the questions from you guys that are live. Okay, the first question I have is from Cecilia, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Hi David, could you tell something about our ownership of our website and content? I came to a worry when I heard Mike saying that talking to use YouTube, and in return YouTube will have our all our data. So Cecilia, whenever you put something on YouTube, YouTube is hosting and storing your videos. So of course you are the content creator, but it's on YouTube servers. So if YouTube goes down, your video goes down. The same thing is with any company. Facebook goes down, your content or images with your family and friends and everything that you shared so far is going down with Facebook. So ownership of your content on online platforms is kind of tricky. You basically have the content that you upload, it's in your hands, but it's on somebody else's server. So if something happens, that content may have been lost, but that's not something that you have to worry, because nowadays these servers and security measures and things like that are so good that content loss very very rarely happens, especially on big companies like YouTube. So in case you are worried about YouTube and YouTube hosting your videos, you don't have to. Like, they are a huge company, and what you are actually doing when you are using a YouTube video embedded into a Groove video player is what everybody else that uploads a video to YouTube is doing. Basically put the video on their storage, and it's up there. You can make it unlisted so it cannot be found by anyone else, but it's just stored on YouTube. If you just use the link and you put the Groove video player around that video that you upload to YouTube, is still YouTube is hosting your video, but we are just putting a player around it. So there's no difference in if you are uploading a video directly to YouTube and just using the YouTube player, or uploading a video to YouTube and using the Groove video player. The difference is that YouTube player shows ads and offers you related videos. Their goal is to have the viewer of the video watch more videos. Okay, but what we are doing is take the same video source but putting our own player on it, where we are focusing more on direct response marketing type of features, like allowing you to put in a button or writing some text on the top like a banner, or putting on a form in the video. So when somebody fills out the form, you can do a certain action. So the video is hosted online on YouTube servers. It's like whenever you put in you upload something on a Google Drive. It's almost the same thing. But the video player that it plays with, this is what you could decide. You can go with YouTube and they will have their own ads and all related videos, or you could just pop the link and use the Groove video player, where we will use our own direct response marketing type of functions, allowing you to change the play button, allowing you to brand the player with different themes and different colors, put some animations for click for sound, set up autoplay and things like that. This is all cool functionality, and basically what we are doing is just switching the player to our own and allowing you to control the video using our own player. That's all we are doing. We do not own your videos that you upload to YouTube. That's on YouTube. So if you would like to learn how the actual ownership of YouTube videos works, then you can look into that one. But we are not doing anything with that content for you, so you don't have to worry about that actually. All right, was the GrooveAThon recorded? I believe I answered that one earlier. Link the walkthrough of the different levels now and coming up. Or liked the walkthrough of different. Okay, perfect. I love watching the GrooveAthons. I always learn so much. Definitely, Frank. Definitely. This is something that I always say. I could listen to Mike's story time whenever he's talking about previous launches, previous partnerships, previous campaigns that he was doing, or previous I don't know, when he was going to school and he came up with an idea and things like that. Mike is presenting these stories very well, and it kind of keeps you engaged. So I like watching him do these demos and present the ideas behind it. All right, Frank says, I'm a lifetime member. Now I got unlimited emails. This is the best thing I ever bought for my business. Unbelievable. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. If you get a lifetime membership and you get unlimited emails, which is unheard of, but the reason we can do it is because we control our own email sending servers. If you would have asked us a year ago if we could offer unlimited email sends or unlimited contacts, sorry, if we could offer unlimited contacts, that would have been a big no, and that would be a pretty costly thing because we were using somebody else's technology. But now we decided to have our own, and now this is why we can offer these unlimited contacts and unlimited email sends and everything, because we control our own email sending servers. I know you have mentioned a site in the past that had tons of different elements that can be embedded into Groove. I'm looking for an audio player. What was the site again? What do you recommend? This is where I shine. If you ask me for a software recommendation, I could talk about that for days. So let me just give you 3 different tools that you can look into. I'm just going to hide the comment real quick, and then I'm going to share my screen. So one of those, and the best one that I suggest to look into, is Elf Site. Elf Site has 80 plus widgets that you can just create and then embed into your pages. So if you need an Instagram image feed, or if you want share buttons, or if you want the Google reviews, or if you want something, look at this. They have all these. If you want I don't know, file embed, or create a job board or PDF embed to your memberships, for example, or if you want to show a restaurant menu, elfsite.com, elfsight.com. All right, so that's one of those. This is the one that I most frequently use because it just works. There's no issues, there's no delays. They update their widgets very frequently. There is, however, a pricing aspect of it. If you are using, I don't know, a lot of widgets, or a lot of people click on your widgets and things like that. So there is a 200 views is basically free for one website. A basic is $5 a month. Very, very cost effective. Unlimited website, 5,000 views, premium support. Elf site logo is not there anymore. For pro is $10 a month. And the enterprise, which is kind of an overkill in my opinion. Most probably you won't have 5 million views in a month. Who knows? Maybe you will. I hope you will. But still, it's super cost effective. For what it offers is just awesome. There is also an all app pack that you can buy for these prices. So this is the one that I most frequently suggest because it's just the easiest to kind of get started with. There's another one that is called power.io. It's POWR.io. So it's power without an E in between. So power. Let me just try and zoom in here. They do the same things. They do not have all of those widgets that Elf Site has, but it still has pretty much the major ones. So they call it the plugins. So let's see. So they have form builder, social feed, countdown timers, media gallery, pop-ups. Let's see. Where do I see all? Multi-slider, hit counter, FAQ, map, weather, blah blah blah, music player, so all sorts of different things. They do not have 80, but they still have pretty much a good selection. All right, so this is another one. And then the last one that I know of is Widgio. So it's widg.io. It's Widgio. This is the latest one that came online. They offered a lifetime deal, same as Power. This one and this one offered a lifetime deal recently. Elfsite also had a lifetime deal a couple of years back, and it's almost impossible to get it now on a lifetime deal. But Widgio is also good. They do not have also as many as Elfsite, but they still offer 65 plus. So age verification, all-in-one chat, all-in-one reviews, Amazon reviews, Capterra reviews, Etsy reviews, coupons, all sorts of different things they have here that you can create. Personally, I prefer Elfsight. It offers the most. It has the best uh, designed widgets, and I have used this for a long time and have never had any issues. So yeah, these three: elfsight.com, power.io, and widg.io or widg.io. All right, that's it. Now you can go and pick and choose which one to use. Okie dokie, let's move on to the next question. Hello, David. Its GroovePages or other Groove apps have abilities to be used in other languages. The client wants a website that can be switched in 4 languages. Any idea on how to do it? So the way that you would do it is basically manual way. You would translate all of the pages into other languages and just create a selector using text links yourself. So what I could do is maybe draw it out just so that it can be understood a bit easily. All right. So if this is your website, for example, you could create a menu, and in the menu create I don't know, a couple of text links here in the top, which would be for selecting a different languages. You could actually create one which would say something like language or languages. All right, I cannot make it smaller. Something like this. So languages or something, and then this would be a menu where it pops down a couple of different pages, and then it would offer English, and it would offer Spanish, and it would offer the other languages. So you could create a navigation menu item that would act as a drop down, and then people can select the different languages themselves. But when they select it, they would just see here in GroovePages you have the Pages tab, and here you would need to create uh, manually, basically clone the different pages and just translate the text on it. So then you would connect the English version with this page, you would connect the Spanish version with this page, and then all of the extra pages would be aligned here. And then the navigation, when somebody clicks in here, let's just say this is the Spanish version, you could just create a new navigation menu with all of the Spanish pages here on the top, and the whole site would be relevant in that Spanish language. Also, the footer menu could be done the same way, where you have all of the text and links and everything in the language that you need. I was just saying examples for Spanish language and English and things like that. You could do this with any. So currently it is possible, but it is a manual way that you need to do it. Later on, we will have folders, which will make things simpler. So we'll have a feature called folders, where you'll be able to create folders, and each and every folder will have its own name. So for example, URLs could look like this: domain.com. Let's make this a little bit larger. So domain.com /en/home. All right, so this could be later on a domain structure when we release the folders. This would be cool because the en, the English or the English, would be the folder name. So you could have domain.com /esp/casa, or I don't know, home, whatever it says it's called on in Spanish. Or so you could have these folders, you could give it a name, and then it would be nicely laid out. So whenever somebody visits the en version of the homepage, that they will see the English version. So you will be able to create URL structures. For the moment, it's just manual without this folder setup here, but that's coming real soon. Once we launch GroovePages 2.0, I believe within the next couple of releases, that's going to be released as well. So that's my suggestion. For the moment, it is more manual. In some other platforms, they offer you different plugins for translating everything, and then it creates different versions automatically. We do not have that yet. All right, let's move on to the next question. Is it possible maybe to show another language on a custom subdomain or a folder or for other languages? You could do that one as well. You could create a website or the funnel or something that you're creating, the pages, and you basically clone that site and just publish it on a subdomain. So it would be domain.com would be maybe the English version or whatever your preferred version language is, and you could clone that site or clone that funnel and then publish it on a subdomain, which would be ESP or I don't know, Swedish or Croatian or Hungarian or whatever language you want. You just put it as a subdomain and then just publish that website as well with the translated content on it. So that's also a possibility. So definitely, yeah. All right. GrooveMail, can you merge two or more existing customer lists which already in Groove into one? Can you merge two or more existing customer lists? So whenever you upload any kind of list, and if certain contacts on the list are already in GrooveMail, then those contacts will be updated with tags, with lists, with different stuff that may be relevant. So for example, let's just say that I have sold something through GrooveSell and those contacts are already in GrooveMail. All right, so let's just say that Anna Banana purchased something from me while I'm using GrooveMail and GrooveSell. But Anna Banana also purchased something while I was using another platform for selling and another platform for email. So I want to export all of my contacts from my other platform and upload them into GrooveMail. Now, Anna Banana has purchased one product here for me, but in the past, she purchased multiple products. All of those tags and all of those lists and things like that will be merged into Anna Banana's contact profile in GrooveMail. So you could merge existing customer lists, yes. All right, I want to build something like this. I used Interact to build the quiz, but it's not taking me to the next page when the quiz finishes, where I set up a form to collect leads. What can I use to build a quiz or survey? I will need to have a look. I cannot really click on it now. Maybe if I hold on. Okay, I can click from here. Give me a moment. I'm just trying to open this one. Okay, so this is the page that was shared. So this is a very simple survey. This is an inbuilt functionality from ClickFunnels. I believe this page is on ClickFunnels. Yeah, here. So this type of surveys can be built with many different platforms. There are platforms like Jotform or Question Scout or others that can build out forms like these. You could also Google simple survey tool or generator or something like that. You could find something that is that creates free online surveys and quizzes. Let's see. You really need something simple so that you can embed it. So maybe look into platforms like these. We currently don't offer this functionality, but it could be useful for, I don't know, any kind of quiz funnels and things like that. Our Groove surveys will be able to do things like that one. It will still be not as simple looking as this one here, but I'm pretty confident that there are tools that would generate just a simple survey like this through some HTML and CSS. So just Google it, try to see how other platforms use it. For example, ClickFunnels has this survey functionality built in, but a lot of other platforms don't have it yet. So what are others using? So there will be for sure information about that. I personally haven't used surveys in my funnels and pages like these. I used external forms. I used Question Scout. Question Scout has this type of form builder, but again, it's a little bit more complex. You have more options and multi-page uh, questions and things like that. So I was using this one. These one also have a free option, but you could look into the, what's it called, tally.so. Ali.so could create very simple forms and surveys that is literally almost like a Groove blog builder. As you can see, it's a super simple, just text, and you can create unlimited forms, unlimited submissions. You can have form logic, you could have hidden fields, and all for free. Uh, for what it does, they give you the embed code and everything. It is pretty kick-ass. So they have also some pricing, but it's kind of minimal. So 99% of Tally's features available are free, but there is also something that they pay. So there is a $25 or for 25 euros per month, you get some extra stuff that you most probably don't even need. So yeah, look into tally.so. I'm pretty confident that they will create these types of simple forms for you. All right. There's no test email send button in the new email builder. Are you planning to put one in? I heard Donna say to send a test email, but you can't. The new email builder needs to have a completely new test email functionality, and that's actually already been developed. It has yet to be it has to be uploaded, or it has to be deployed on the test server so I can test it out, and then real soon it's going to get released. But it has been coded now. So once we released the email builder, that team that worked on the email builder coded this test send functionality, because it works completely differently than our previous test functionality that we had for the simple email builder, or the basic email builder, I believe we call it. So yes, it's coming. GrooveSell, can you confirm that tracking, reports, and analytics are only applicable for Groove digital apps and our own digital products that we actually place in the Groove marketplace? Yes, that's correct. Yeah, you cannot track others' products because those sales are not happening within GrooveSell. So yes. Can you check pop-up? Can you create one pop-up and publish and check, and then update the pop-up and publish and see? Raghu, I saw the comments there. I just created a pop-up earlier today, so it is working without any kind of issues. I can show it to you. There is one thing that I also mentioned in the post today. There was a user that was asking, like, when is the fix coming for the pop-ups? The pop-ups, and this was mentioned in the latest update to GroovePages a couple of weeks ago. When you create a pop-up, let's just say this pop-up was set up to load on all pages, and this was a huge issue in case you have I don't know, 100 pages or 50 pages or more. Each and every page will load the pop-up once one page loads, so it created a huge delay. Now what we did is we added into the settings an option to select which pages have it. All right, so here, select pages. Here you can select which pages should load the pop-up HTML code. If you only load it on I don't know, one or a couple pages, the page will load much quicker than if you select a whole site and all the funnels and all of the everything. All right, so this is what we did. So when you create a new pop-up, I'm just going to select a template over here. So I created a new pop-up, and I save it. And if I want to connect it to a home page, for example, to this button, I will connect the pop-up, the regular pop-up this pop-up 2 that we just created together. And if I click update, I'm just going to wait for the green section to save here. And once that's done, I'm going to preview it. And you're going to see that the pop-up will not load. All right, I'm clicking on the pop-up and it's not loading. And I know that because it has not been set up to load. So what I need to do is come over here in the settings and make sure that the page home is selected, because otherwise it will not load the HTML content. This was created as an optimization for the page load speed, because in our own website, Groove.cm, we have 200, 300, I don't even know how many hundreds of pages. And once we created a pop-up, it was loading on all pages. So there was a 10, 20, 30-second delay because of the pop-ups only. So when I click this one now, actually, I need to save it one more time. Give me a moment. So let's see if the pop-up itself will load. All right, let me just see if I saved. Okay, I didn't save. So when you go and select the home, make sure you click this check mark and then save. Once you did that, when we preview the home page, it will load the pop-up, because I have now set it up to load on the home page. So there you go. So this is working. You just need to set it up on the page where you want to load. And this is what I was explaining in that post. So there may be that there are other issues with the pop-ups. We will look into this one, but the comment pop-ups are not working will most probably be due to getting this changed. So oops, not the pages, but the pop-ups need to be activated on the pages where you want them to load. All right, so show on selected pages, you select the pages where you want the pop-up content or the code to load, and then you are good to go with that. So make sure to check that, to click that check mark icon, and then it's going to work. So hopefully that is good enough explanation for you guys. All right, let's move on and see the next question. Mark Mac again about Paystack. It's coming. I do not have a timeline. It needs to be checked by the devs. They are working now on this technology for the one-time offers, and then that they will release the integrations, and most probably after that on the Paystack. So there's a lot of things that that we are working on at the same time. Paystack was coded. It needs to be checked because it's related to payment. If something is messed up, then the whole payment system in GrooveSell stops, and we do not want that. So it is awaiting for its pending review. Is there any plans for a checklist item that we can add to GrooveMember so that we can stipulate actions to take, and they can check them off in the course once they're done? Yes, the checkboxes section is something that we have planned. I do not have an ETA, please do not ask me, but this is something that we planned. Let's just say it's in our long-term roadmap. I want people to become an affiliate of the new version of the product they bought before. The new version they can see in GrooveMember. How to arrange this in GrooveSell, GrooveAffiliate, GrooveMember. I want people to become an affiliate of the new version of the product they bought before. All right, so you want to automatically make somebody an affiliate. You need to have some sort of action. They need to fill out a form, or they need to do something. We do not have a way to trigger manually something to happen. That's something that we need to also add, like for example, apply a tag to multiple contacts at the same time. We do not have that action. So for example, for the moment, your members will need to sign up again to become your affiliate. So you just create a free checkout page or something. You could incentivize it, sign up here, and you can get something extra from me or something like that. Incentivize people to fill out the form, and then that form you connect with an automation that will assign them as affiliates. Or you could go the way that if you have put all those people in a list. You export the list and upload them into GrooveMail. Before uploading, just add a tag so that they are tagged with something, and then you create an automation in GrooveMail. So let me just draw it out so that it's better understood. So one way is, as I mentioned, is the first option is to ask them to sign up again. This is the easiest thing that you could do. Ask them to sign up again. You create a form. It needs to be a GrooveSell form, and then you basically set up a free product. Once they fill it out, they kind of purchase it for free. Then you can create an automation where it says everybody that purchased the product, add them as an affiliate. I'm just going to out. Affiliate for XYZ membership, right? This is something that you could do. This is an option 1. Ask them to sign up, and then everybody that purchased, you create an automation for that. In GrooveMail. So GrooveMail automation, you create this one. Second option is to export the buyers or the members. Probably have added them in through GrooveSell, so you could export the GrooveSell list, or you may be having them on a list in GrooveMail, so you export that list from GrooveMail or GrooveSell, export the members, and then the next step would be to create a tag. You cannot see it. Create a tag in GrooveMail that will tag them as affiliates for your new membership. New membership affiliates, right? So this is, let's just say that this is the next step. You create a tag. After creating a tag, you import. Sorry. So you would need to add the tag to the CSV file manually for all the contacts that you want to have that tag. Then you create an automation. So you create an automation. Everybody that has this tag, enable them to become affiliates for something. Everybody that has the XYZ tag, maybe this is the tag name, new membership affiliates, for example. Add them as an affiliate for XYZ membership. So this is the next thing. And then you just import that list, import that CSV file. For the CSV file, and the tags will basically trigger this automation. And then you have enrolled them without their help. I would do this one because this one lets them know, okay, I have created a new version of the membership. In order to become affiliates for this one, you need to sign up. Not everybody may want to sign up. So this would be the best way to do it. This way you update and refresh the people that would be interested in helping you promote and that would be willing to promote for you. This would be my preferred option, but you could do the manual work yourself without involving any of your customers or members, and then do this longer process, but it would allow you to have everyone that was that joined you before in the previous membership, you could have them as affiliates, automatically enrolled as affiliates for your new membership. So these are the two ways. Once we have that manual action or manual trigger functionality in GrooveMail, which means that you select some contacts and you click OK, add a tag, or you click add as an affiliate, or you click something. It will be 2 clicks literally, but until then it's a workaround, either this one or this one. I would definitely suggest this one because here you can make it as a game, like fill out something and you get a PDF, you get an extra training, you get something, and basically create it as an affiliate training. If you fill out the form, you'll get enrolled as an affiliate, and you get an affiliate training where I show you how to promote and make money promoting my product. So this would be the best. It's an extra product, extra value there, and everybody would be happy. So that's my suggestion. Okay, let's move on. Rocket growth strategies. There is supposed to be a new theme for GrooveKart for pets. When will it be live, and where it might be found? So this is passing the review process right now. There was, I believe, 2 themes that are in the review with the GrooveKart team. They have the designs. They just need to build that into the system. I will need to follow up when that is live, but it will be just in the template library. When you open a GrooveKart builder, you can click templates, and there you will be able to select the templates. So the pets, and if I'm correct, there will be a new something with some clothing template is coming out as well. So yeah, 2 templates are coming. Are you guys going to integrate GrooveMail with GrooveKart? Yes. Our email campaigns are very important with our website. Yes, absolutely. So every platform is going to be integrated with GrooveMail, and this is going to be done through the activity logs that we are eagerly waiting for. So activity logs will record all of the actions. Like if somebody purchased a product in GrooveSell or GrooveKart, it's going to get recorded. So you can do different actions based on that. You could do an automation. You can send out a thank you email immediately after they purchase, or you can send out I don't know, you can tag them, you can add them to memberships, you could do all sorts of different stuff based on the actions that we record from each and every app. Okay, Rocket growth strategies, again with the template. It's not yet live. I'll need to double check when that is coming live. GrooveKart and GrooveSell. Can we create a special coupon for a specific affiliate that will not show on the main product offering? And can it be specific product or must be for all? So you could create coupons, but it cannot be auto applied. It needs to be applied manually. At this moment, we do not offer coupons for affiliates. It is just the coupons for discounts, for price discounts. It's not for affiliates. So currently the answer to this question is no, but you could create coupons for specific products, and it does not have to be for all. We will have affiliate coupons later down the line. We have, I believe, 7 or 8 different things that we want to do with coupons as an improvement for GrooveSell. That's on our roadmap. Will there be any further updates with portals? Would love to have the same features that we have with membership site there as well, adding text, images, videos, having a menu, etc. Yes, so the portals were just activated as they were in the version number 1. They were just activated for version number 2. That's the only update we did so far. But yes, there will be most probably more templates for portals. There will be more features added on the portal section. But at this moment, this is not the top priority for us right now. We want to make sure that the memberships and the courses are developed fully. So that's what we are working on. David, we create a professional email with GrooveCM? If not, what you suggest? Gilmar, if you are asking about creating your own email inbox with Groove, we do not support that. You would need to use something like a Google Workspace or Outlook or whatever they call them, Microsoft 365 or Zoho Mail or Yandex Mail or anything like that. My suggestion is just go with Google. There is no platform that gives you as much as what Google gives you, and the ways they do things is just awesome. Um, we in Groove use Google Workspace as well. We have our branded domain through Google as well. Google also has these add-ons to the Gmail and Chrome and things like that. So they offer the most. There is no other platform that offers as much in in an email platform like Google, with these add-ons, with extra third-party Chrome extensions, with things like that. Nobody could beat the functionality of Google. Maybe they may not be the most secure platform. I don't know. I just think that they offer the most bang for buck, and that's why I suggest them everywhere. I know that Microsoft likes to block a lot of emails. For example, we now have a battle with Microsoft because Microsoft uh, doesn't like new email service providers. They when you send out an email to an Outlook or a live.com or something like that, an email that is hosted on Microsoft servers, they will block it. So they would basically not allow the emails to be sent to those addresses, just because they do not have a reasoning why. They just block it, whether you send it with an SendGrid SMTP or whether you send it with our own SMTP. They just block it. We are in a constant contact with them, with their support team, with their tech teams, with their managements. They just don't like new ESPs. So at this moment, I would suggest use anything except Microsoft. If you, for some reason, have a company and everybody's on Microsoft, then of course use that. But that's just something that they are not very happy with, supporting new email platforms. Okay, again, Rocket Growth Strategies with the same questions. Guys, there is literally enough one time to put in the question. No need to put in 3, 4, 5 times the questions. I will see them. Okay, so I answered this one. I'm going to skip it over. These are great sites for widgets. Thanks, David. My pleasure. Anna Banana, you're hilarious, David. Thanks so much for everything you do. Anna Banana is something that is there's a how do I call it? There's a child's there's a children song. It's not actually a song. There's kind of a let's call it a song, like a Ring Around the Rosie in America. There's something like that in Croatia with Anna Banana. Anna Banana, she came from Japan. Don't touch her because she will explode. It's a very stupid, if you kind of understand it or translate it literally. This is the literal translation of that song, or that I don't know how to call it. It's kind of something that kids on the street shout and when they are playing. So Anna Banana is a character from that song, or this is how they call each and every person that is Anna. They call it Anna. They call them Anna Banana first, because of this kind of song. So yeah, it's not something I came up with. I just use it because it's fun, and it's better than Jane Doe in my opinion. It's has more character. It's not. Hi David, it's not coming soon. Having the dynamic variables like confirmation opt-in available to translate manually. I have no clue what this means. All right. Hi, David. It's not coming soon. Having the dynamic variables like confirmation opt-in available to translate manually. So I don't know, Carol, if you watched our GrooveAthon, we were talking about the creating notification emails for all sorts of different actions. Like, for example, the first thing that we are creating is when somebody purchases your product, you'll be able to control those notifications. So these types of things will be coming into GroovePages, not Groove, the GrooveMember and things like that. If that's what you mean, then that's that's something that's coming soon. I do not fully understand the question though, so if you could explain, that would be great. Can you integrate generated forms GrooveMail into WordPress websites? Yes, you just copy paste the code. So what you would do, I will show you real quick. So you have your GrooveMail account opened, and what you do is basically go to forms. And here, let's just say that you created a form that's called Mr. Vasquez for some reason. This was a user that was here on the live stream a couple of weeks ago, and I created a form for him. So you go to Actions, Get Code, and you just copy the raw HTML or JavaScript code, doesn't matter, and copy this one, and you go to a platform where you want to embed it. So let's just say that it's WordPress. So you would go onto your WordPress site, into the page builder, and you would do similar steps like this. Inside your page builder or whatever you are using, you just look for an HTML element or something that says code or HTML or embed or something like that. And then you open it and just paste that code in. And once you are done, you just publish the page, and the code will show up. So this is how you can integrate GrooveMail forms, Groove videos, anything that gives you an embed code. It's literally just a copy paste into other platform, and you can use this. Same thing with GrooveSell. You could embed GrooveSell checkout elements into WordPress. You could embed Groove webinar registration form into WordPress. We created our platform not like the other ones. Like if you look at how ClickFunnels, System.io, Kartra, and the other platforms, I don't even know what their names are. They created a platform, but you can use it only with that platform. You cannot create a sales funnel in ClickFunnels and use it on you use it on WordPress, for example. That just doesn't work. You may use pages from WordPress. Actually, you cannot. I don't think you can. You cannot use the platforms interchangeably like that. But we created our platform so that you could use it with anything that you may have currently up and running. So if you want to use GrooveMail and still use your previous blog on WordPress, of course you can. You just embed the form. Or you can embed videos. You could use parts of Groove platform on other platforms as well. And this is why I think Groove is the best platform, because we opened ourselves up so that you can mix and match with others as well. Not like the known platforms in this industry. They literally don't give you options to use it somewhere else. All right. Any update on when the other GrooveMember template be completed? Will Amazon Pay be available as a payment gateway? I had put in a request recently. Ronald, I saw your Amazon Pay. I don't know if I approved it yet, but I saw it. But for the template is coming within the next couple of days. I believe we are at this moment doing the review process. I showed the template on the GrooveAthon. If you would like to check it out, I'm just going to show you how to get it, or how to get the video. So if you come to our Groove Digital YouTube channel, or you can check the GrooveAthon video here. On Saturday, July 9th, we had a session about GrooveMail and GrooveMember. And at the beginning over here, we were working on GrooveMember. And towards the end, I showed the new template. I believe here. Yes. So somewhere around here. So somewhere around the 2-hour, 30-minute mark, I showed a new template, which is going to be released within the next couple of days. This is a template which is built more like a video playlist. So you would have a video here, and here would be the next videos or the next lessons that you want your members to check out. Here you have the progress bar. This is something that we developed recently. The progress bar is coming with this template. There will be download section below it, and then you can edit it as the other templates we had. So yes, that's coming within the next couple of days. Currently, it is on a test server. We are testing how it acts with the portals, how it acts with the file delivery, how it works with the different video embeds and things like that. So within the next, as I mentioned, couple of days, I do not have an exact ETA, but this is coming. If not this week, then most probably next week. YouTube video storage. If we store all our videos on YouTube, should it be stored there as public or private? Definitely not private. In YouTube, you have 3 privacy settings: public, unlisted, and private. Private is literally only you, the account holder, can view it. Nobody else can view it. Even if you share a link, which I don't even think you get a link to share, they will not be able to watch it. Only you, as the account holder, can watch it. Unlisted, this means that you uploaded a video on YouTube, you get a link, and you can share that link with others, but only those people that access the video through the link can watch it. This means that you can upload videos and not make it public. You make it unlisted, which means that it will not be found in the search of YouTube. It will still be up. There will be a URL that you get, but it's not going to be visible by everybody in the world. So if you are using YouTube video or YouTube as a storage for Groove videos, make your videos unlisted if it is for a course or a VSL or something, if you don't want it to be found online elsewhere. Um, a lot of times, if you are actually using YouTube as a storage and it's about a video sales letter or a VSL, I would maybe even suggest you leave it live, leave it public, so that YouTube could also find it as a keyword, and you would maybe it would be found also when somebody searches on Google and things like that, because it's a good promotion, a free promotion, if you are uploading a VSL, a video sales letter. But if it's about your course training or something like that that you do not want seen by others online, then make it unlisted, never private, because private videos will not show. It's going to be literally a blank, a black uh, box which says video cannot be previewed or something like that. So not private, unlisted, or public. I have 2 questions, but you answered one. My client wants to have a live class. Oh, sorry. My client wants to have a live class session with her student. What kind of workaround can I use to achieve this, please? So there is Zoom, there is StreamYard, there is a lot of different platforms that give you these types of options for calls. Skype works as well. So you could have that one if you want to have it like publish the membership, for example. You could use something like StreamYard. There's Melon, which is currently on a lifetime deal. Melon is it's a company from Logitech. It's a um, pretty cool software, which is exactly like StreamYard. It's basically doing live streaming for Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and some other platforms as well. You can find it on, I believe, $99 on AppSumo right now. Um it's a very good tool. We will have Groove Stream that will do the same thing, but at this moment we do not have it yet. Until then, you can find find a solution. But once you have something like this, you can do a YouTube video. When you schedule a live stream, you just make it unlisted. So let me see if I can show you how it would work. All right, so if I open StreamYard, when you create a broadcast, you select your channels. You have to connect your channels, or destinations as they call it here, and then you could create a broadcast. But when you're creating a YouTube video or a YouTube live stream, you can set up a privacy setting to be unlisted, as I explained it earlier. You can make it unlisted, and then once you set it up, let's just set it up for my account. Actually, let's just do it for Groove. Test video stream. All right, testing streaming. It's not going to be seen by anyone else. So let's just say schedule for later. I'm going to select a picture. maybe this one. All right, and then let's just say that it's going to be on Friday at 6 p.m. All right, this is how you schedule it. Once this is done, it's going to create a schedule on YouTube. We're going to check it together. All right, so if you click here, this is in StreamYard. The same settings apply for other platforms. They all do this. You can view it on YouTube, and there is a link for it. It says that it's live in 46 hours. Now, what you could do is just get an embed code of this one and embed it in a membership, in a GrooveMember membership. So it's a live stream that you will be streaming, or your client will be streaming with StreamYard or Melon or Restream or something else. But the users, the members, will be able to watch it inside the membership, and this will not be shown live because it is unlisted. As you see it here, it's not going to show up live. If you now go to the Groove.cm videos and you see live now, or there is no upcoming live streams, it should say upcoming live streams, but it's not showing because it is an unlisted video, so it's not going to be shown to anyone. So you could stream like this, embed the video into GrooveMember, and just send out an email. Hey everybody, we're doing a live stream directly in our membership. Make sure that you watch it there. It's only for the members, so log in, and then that's it. So this is what I would suggest if you would like to do it in GrooveMember. Honestly, in certain cases, if it's a client and they want to have more people join, then it would be maybe smart to do it on Zoom. And then once the Zoom call is done, then you take the video, upload it to YouTube, and embed it in a membership as to be watched as a replay. So you could do it either way. Okie dokie. Actually, let me just remove this video right now. We don't need it. Delete broadcast. Delete on YouTube. Okay, we're done. Moving on. All right. Yes, if you have a place in WordPress where to place the embed code, you can copy the HTML code from GrooveMail form and place it on WordPress. All right. Will we be able to do a blog with our own fonts and build from scratch using elements? No. The Groove blog platform was created without the need of having all of those elements. If you want, you could create a blog with GroovePages as well, but it will not be as easy, and it will not do all of these categories and subcategories for you automatically. What we created with GrooveBlog is that it's a text editor where you can put in videos, where you can put in images, you can put in some code, and that's mostly what you need. If you want to put a button, just create an image and link it to somewhere. If you want a map, just embed an extra map. If you want something else, you could embed it or create an image and link to it. What we want to do with GrooveBlog is a very simplistic, very simple blog platform. So it's not going to have all of the bells and whistles like WordPress, and we are not even trying to do that. It's not going to be the most powerful blogging platform where you can build websites and everything. That's not what we're trying to do. If you want to have elements and put in containers and then separate your content into different spaces on the website, you could use GroovePages for that. But blogs, it should be really either video blog, audio blog. It should be a text blog, and it should be very simple to handle, because if it's complex, if it requires you to move blocks and containers and elements each time when you want to create a blog, is going to make it harder. You won't do it as often because it's going to be harder. So that's why we said, okay, no, we really want basically a text editor where you can put in some extra elements and then publish and then done. Of course, we will be adding in more functionalities like inline images, for example, where you have a big chunk of text and you may want to put in an image and then wrap the text around the image, and things like that will be coming. But we may not want to do all of those funky stuff that WordPress allows you to do with the blogs. It's just not going to be that type of platform. I tried to link a mail to XXX to a button. The strange thing is that if I use a custom mail, it says it's not a valid URL, but if I use a Gmail, it works. Carol, please record a detailed video about that one and reach out to support. We need to know what platform this is in, what may have gone wrong. There may be something with a domain. I know that certain domains, for example, .coach or something like that, don't allow mail to in certain platforms. It's not only Groove, but we could look into it, and we could check maybe there is something that we could do in terms of the what's it called, in the code, to put in some restrictions, or to put in some extra functionality to allow for that. Do we have Groove app where we can build a forum? The community feature you announced for GrooveMember will be handling that. Example, a forum that can allow discussion for members. Yes, that would be in GrooveMember. That will be a community. It's not going to be a forum where you have different forum topics and then you have to click in it. Then it opens up a whole conversation. It's going to be more like a Facebook group where you have a post and then a next post below and the next post and the next post, so you can scroll through, and then you don't have to click in it to go in the room. It's just going to be basically same as the other community platforms, and as in Facebook group as well. The mobile optimization is quite poor, as we can only change the layout slightly. I completely disagree with this one. You may have not used it properly, and that's why it also depends what platform you're talking about. We have GrooveMember, GrooveBlog, GrooveKart, GroovePages. Our mobile optimization is something that we work on quite a lot. So if you have direct and specific issues, then you can mention that one, or just report it to a support so we can look into it. But I agree, some platforms like GrooveMember, we do not allow you to change the responsiveness because it's custom coded. It's basically responsive automatically. In GroovePages, it's allowing you to do all sorts of different funky stuff with responsiveness. Almost the same thing with GrooveKart as well. Not as much, but a lot more than GrooveBlog and GrooveMember. So if you have some specific issues, maybe I can point you in the right direction. I'm in this by clicking the link, opt-in confirmation link. When the user receives an email, it shows click here. I want this click here in Spanish. Oh, I see, in GrooveMail for the double opt-in confirmation link. I see. I'll need to check this one. I'm not quite sure if we could do that now for to be managed to say whatever you want. Maybe when we have a language switcher. The Spanish is coming soon anyways, so I'm not quite sure how to do that currently, but I'll double check. For free trial, what is your suggestion? Free trial 7 days without getting payment details, or free trial 7 days and get payment details where payment starts once 7 days is over and user did not cancel? Well, it's a marketing play really, because you could say free trial without credit card needed and things like that. So this is something that people are excited about. Like, the barrier of entry is much lower, and you may have more customers or more people that try out your services or the content or whatever you're selling. So more people may not mean more money. So if you want, you could also set up the other one where you are getting the payment details immediately. My suggestion is to see how your users react to payment. If they are asking you all the time for discounts and all sorts of different things, then you may try to do the first one. If they are okay and they have not been kind of complaining about the payments, then just do the second one. With the second one, you'll get more quality clients, more quality buyers, and it's going to be a less hassle of filtering out the non-buyers, the freebie seekers, from the buyers. So it's going to be easier for you in the future. So that's my only suggestion. If so far you were selling something and people were either asking a lot of questions about the high price or low price or changing the price, or discount coupons and things like that, then offer a free trial to give them the option to check it out for free without any kind of commitment, and then kind of try to upgrade them later down the line. I've been waiting on the Groovable template that has the page pane on the left hand side. Groovable, you mean the template in the membership? Or the one like in the version 1 of GrooveMember. Yeah, this is something that I also asked, the ability to move the menu in GrooveMember on left or right. I think that we could do that, and I'll double check one more time with the team if this can be done pretty quickly. It's after 3 a.m. here in Sydney now. Sleepy. Thank you, David. I love your wisdom you so kindly share. Thank you very much. I cannot see who you are, but I'm very happy that you are here with us. But now go to sleep. You need some sleep. You can rewatch these replays anytime. So thank you for being here. I'm having problem with Groove Blog. Sent a support ticket a week ago and had no answer from them. It's normal for support. I don't know, depending on the fix. Tell us the problem and then maybe we could look into it. I don't know who you are, but and I don't know what the issue is, so there's literally not much that I could tell you right now. Depending on the issue, it's not about the support, it's about most probably the devs. If the devs don't provide a fix or an answer to support cannot give you much more information. When converting desktop layout to mobile layout, some layouts such as a second 2x2 blocks go haywire. How do I get around this? Please record a full demo and a full explanation of this one, and reach out to support. There are workarounds, there are ways to do. A lot of times also users don't fully understand all of the options that we offer in the page builders. So try to record a full demonstration of what you're trying to achieve and what the issues are that you're getting, and then we'll be able to look into it. For example, I have a 2x2 layout desktop where each of these 4 boxes contain a video player and a header, but when I convert to mobile, it becomes video header from top to bottom. Oh, okay. This has a fix that you could do pretty simply. It involves a bit of code, but it's very simple to do. So go to YouTube and type in mobile layout GroovePages. Let's see. There is, yeah, here, inverse column order in mobile view. This is a video that was done by one of our Groovesters. It involves a piece of code, so you can get the code from here in the description. You just copy paste this one into here. It says add this code to your site, select the layout 2x2, add this class element, and then save, and basically that's it. So this will be a toggle switch that is added into the version 2. So whenever you have image, text, image on mobile, it will stack it up, so it will be text, image, or basically the way that you don't want it to be. So in the meantime, you could use a code that this Groovester shows you here. You basically copy paste this, and there's nothing that you have to extra type in. But we will have a toggle switch on the layout 2x2 on the mobile in the version 2 of GroovePages, where this code will get applied automatically when you toggle off, like inverse the column order. So yeah, how to inverse column order column in mobile view in GroovePages. All right, this is the video that you can watch as a workaround so far. All right, I received an angry emoji from Amy. Not sure what I did or what I didn't do, but yeah, that's life. All right. How to build a real estate brokerage management system in Groove? Well, that's a business. I will probably not be able to tell you how to do all of that. I do not know what kind of management system you're looking for. What is the goal? What you're trying to achieve? What is the system? How would it work? So I'm not quite sure that you understand what a static page builder is, what a Groove is. It's probably not something that you want to build. If you're looking to manage multi-tenants and different real estate assets and see all of their data and in the directory and things like that, that's not Groove. You could create a page for selling a real estate. You could also set up a booking funnel, for example, uh, if you're getting people to come to view the real estate, and things like that. But it's not a management system where you basically code and create a directory of the different assets that you may have and want to sell and things like that. So you probably don't need to use Groove for what you're actually looking for. Can we high powered by Groove selling in the future? At this moment, no. Maybe in the future. At this moment, we do not have that option. One more thing: the ability to lock a page in GroovePages that require a login would be powerful instead of having to create a whole membership. I was speaking to the devs and the founders about that, but it's not something that we want to focus on right now. We just don't have a good use case for it, because we would need to store those emails somewhere. We would need to provide a new technology for resetting the emails, resetting the password, sending out a new email. So it's a completely new technology, and we already have that in GrooveMember. So it's not something that we want to focus on. I agree, it would be cool to have, but it's just not something we will focus on right now. I have a problem with Groove affiliate sales report, assist and sub affiliates reporting issue, and raise a ticket, but no one responds to query. I'll double check. Just to confirm if Groove can do these two options: no payment details collected during trial, and collect payment only when trial is up. You cannot collect the payment while there is a trial. Actually, you could create a completely free version of your product. So that you need to set up so that it doesn't require any kind of payment. But you could require a trial and then only a payment afterwards. But the checkout form will need to ask for the payment details. The trial will start when they actually purchase the product, and in that transaction, we need to have their credit card information. So you cannot collect the payment details only after. You can collect the payment only after, but the payment details you cannot collect after. For navigation bars on mobile, is there a way to convert it from top to horizontal to left vertical? No. This is not something that we offer. For mobile, we automatically create this hamburger menu, and that's what our navigation option creates. You could create manually a vertical option, but I just don't suggest you do that. I'm still waiting on my question if I can use Groove to build and run my. I actually answered this one, Ernest, one of the first answers. So you also posted here in our Facebook group, and I gave you a detailed explanation. So you may have not been here when I answered this, but I went through and gave you a full-on answer. So please just rewatch the replay or just move back now to the beginning of the session. Your question was the third one that I answered. I noticed there is no sticky header. Will that be implemented soon? There is actually. It's called. It's in the positioning tab. When you go to GroovePages and you select the block, there is an option that shows up. It's called positioning. So I'm going to select this one, and then here is positioning, and then you can fix to top. And then whenever you're scrolling down, you can have a sticky banner or a sticky navigation. This is only showing on blocks. So if you select a container or an element, there is no positioning, but only on the block. All right. When will split testing for funnels be implemented? At this moment, I think I talked about that last time when we had a Q&A. I suggested something to the founders where we would do split testing, not like the other platforms that would be built in, but that would be something that could be used for all of our apps at the same time, and also some external pages as well. So there are platforms that, for example, one in particular, there I'm going to show you here. There's a platform called splitmat.com, I believe. Yeah. So splitmat.com, what it does is basically creates a link, and it does the A/B testing, and it tracks tracks the conversion and things like that based on the URL that you give it. So let me see if I can mute this one and start playing. But it's a very cool concept, which would be very useful for us to. So yeah, you put in a URL of your page, and then you can put in some UTM tags, and you could put in some extra conversion things. Here it doesn't allow you, but in Groove it would be built in, and you basically get a link that is generated. So you put in 2 links that you want to split test, and then this type of platform would automatically check which site or which converts better. So it would automatically route the traffic between these 2 pages, and then it would decide automatically which one is the winner. So this was my suggestion for the split testing, and this would be very useful because it would not be built into GroovePages like what ClickFunnels did. You cannot split test WordPress pages with the ClickFunnels split testing because they just built in only for those pages. So since we already offer a solution for webinars that you could use with external platforms, we offer solution for checkout pages, and basically a complete sales platform that you can use with external platforms as well. We offer I don't know, videos that you can embed to external platforms. We offer GrooveKart can do checkout forms that you can embed into external platforms. I believe this split testing thing would be very cool as well. We will have the Groove pop-ups. You can embed different pop-ups that will track the conversions and the leads and things like that. That's already a thing in GrooveSell. It tracks the sales. We will have the Groove ads that you can embed. So I think this concept of A/B testing Groove assets, but also external assets, is a very cool idea, which I am going to try and push forward. I know it's an extra app, and it may get some things delayed, but I want to do it right. I don't want to force something and just yeah, let's do it for GroovePages, but then okay, we do not have it for GrooveKart, for example, but we do not have it for the other apps. So I think if we do it this way, if we do it right, if we also allow external pages like from WordPress or I don't know, Breezy and the other ones that do not offer split testing, could be a very cool asset for you guys to promote Groove split test, or your Groove A/B test or something like that. We did purchase already the domains for that, so I'm not worried. But it's a cool concept that I'm working on and suggesting to the founders to do. Um, if I have any news in terms of that, I see that Donna Fox is watching, so not sure if if this was supposed to be shared or not. But I think that if we do it this way is a better than if we just built it right into the platform. So I cannot tell you when it will come, but I want to do it this way, not just a built-in one. All right, great job today as always. Thank you, Donna. Hi, when will you integrate Indian payment gateway for Groove? Has that been 2 years? Ayush, I have been talking about that. Indian banking system is working on a different platform, a different system than what funnel building systems and these systems that have upsells, downsells, order bombs, and all sorts of different funnel platforms use. We did look into integrating Razorpay. This was one of the first payment gateways that we wanted to do in this quarter, and we found out that the Indian payment processors don't, or payment gateways don't work on the system that allow for this tokenization. And this is the main reason why you won't find Razorpay and the other Instamojo or the other Indian payment gateways in funnel building platforms like ClickFunnels, for example, doesn't have it. Kartra doesn't support it. Uh, System.io that doesn't support it, and the other ones don't support it either because they do not offer this technology for one-click upsells, order bumps, and things like that. So it's something that we really wanted to do, and I had the devs on it, but it requires a lot more R&D to have some workarounds and to make it work. So at this moment, we just put it on the side because there are many more priority items to come. We really wanted to do it, but it's just not possible at this moment the way we have things set up and the payment gateways have things set up. So currently it's on hold. We will probably look into it again in the future, but at this moment it's not possible. Most of our developers are from India and they are familiar with it, and they try to look in different ways on how to do it with our setup for GrooveSell and for GrooveKart. But it's just we have so many of these extra product offers and extra payment options like upsells, downsells, order bumps, uh, hybrid bumps, add to cart upsells, and things like that that they do not support any of these. All right. I want to offer a membership that will allow for a customer to buy my main membership, and then each month they would automatically be charged and get a new membership. What best way to do? Let me read that again. I want to offer a membership that will allow for a customer to buy my main membership, and then each month they would automatically be charged to get a new membership. Oh, but that's simple. So what you would do is, all right, don't think about the product that you are giving them. Think about the process that they go through when they are purchasing. So you would have the checkout page over here, and they fill out the form. They put in their credit card details, and they press the buy button. They press the buy button over here at the bottom. The product that you have, one product would be a trial, and the trial would then go um, into another product. So let's just say that this is a 7-day trial, or let's just say 30 days. It's at each month, I believe. 30-day trial. That means that they pay for this trial, let's just say $49.99. All right. So they pay for the 30-day trial. This is your main membership. And then after the trial, you can set up a subscription, which would be this big circle here. I'm just going to make this transparent, and then let's just say this is a subscription that will start here, and then this will cost the $29.99, for example. But the subscription would be then charged again and again and again monthly, like this. Right? So it would go from here to here, and then from here to here, and then from here to here, and then so on. So this is how you would need to set it up. You basically set up a trial payment for X amount of dollars, then you start a subscription, and then the subscription would go on and on and on. For the fulfillment, you just basically fulfill it. Let's just put in some red colors, fulfill it in GrooveMember. GrooveMember, let's just give this like that. And you would say main membership. All right. And then after that, whenever somebody paid for the subscription, they would get the actual rest, basically the other access to the membership. So this could be extra courses that you deliver, or this could be from the main membership extra access levels, however you want to set it up, but it completely depends on you. Let's just say course 1, and then you could do the same for here and here and then here, where each course would get delivered every second month. Oops, that's 3. And then here we have course 4. There we go. So this is how you could set it up. So in GrooveSell, or if you're using GrooveSell, of course, but you would set up a 30-day trial or whatever, how much you want to do. You fulfill that into your main membership, and then after the trial, you set up a subscription which goes on and on and on. Each subscription would basically fulfill an extra course on here. I know you mentioned it in another Q&A, but can you say the name of the tool you're using to draw? Oh yeah, it's Excalidraw. I'm going to write it out here. .com. It's a free tool. You can just log in and start using. There is nothing that you need to do. It's literally just opening this this drawing board, and then you can start using. I think I love using it because it's simple. It has this kind of a hand-drawn effect as well. You could decide where is it? They have this font family. Yeah, you could use this kind of a hand-drawn effect for text or a normal text, or you can make it look like code. But what I like is when you are drawing out something like a square. Let's zoom in. For the square element, you have this hand-drawn effect. So sloppiness, they call it sloppiness. So it's either completely straight, or a little bit sloppy, or very sloppy. Then it looks like this. And the same thing for circles. You see, so I like it. Same for the arrows, they have sloppiness. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Excalidraw, it's free to use, and I love it. All right, perfect. So we are approaching the 2-hour mark. So I believe I got to the end of the questions in here. Actually, I missed this one. Sorry. Is there a way to build an affiliate team with their own landing page in Groove? Maybe with GrooveMember. Affiliate team. I'm not quite sure I understand what you mean by an affiliate team. Is there a way to build an affiliate team with their own landing page in Groove? I'm not quite sure I understand this question. If you could explain it a bit, then we could work on that one. All right. Yeah. So please, would you explain how to configure the fulfillment of different courses every month according to subscription? Sure. Let's look into it. All right. Oops, wrong button. So let's look into the automations. I'm not quite sure if courses could be delivered, but let's see if it is possible. So if somebody purchases a product, and then we can set up the funnel. Let's just say this one, any product, any price point. All right. All right, there's a subscription for canceling a subscription. Is there anything for... Yeah, there's no controlling each and every subscription. All right, so what we would need to do is drip content out. So it's coming back to our drawing board. It's not going to be course, but it's going to be an access level. Access level 1. And then this way we would need to drip the content every 30 days or so. So it would be one membership, but this main membership would have all of the content that basically this. And then all of these would be connected to each other like that. We will have extra triggers for GrooveSell where you can trigger things based on subscription payments and things like that. But until we have that, we cannot trigger a course. But access levels will sort it out. So you just set up a membership where it drips the content, and then you can set up an automation if somebody cancels cancels a subscription, then subscribe them or add them to a membership, maybe on a free level or a level where you show everything that they got so far but not the new stuff and things like that. So an access level that may not have all of that product. All right, cool. All right, it makes sense. Cool. Thank you very much. Yes, so I think we have done all of the questions. I want to thank you for being here. Hopefully I managed to answer your questions that you may have been looking for. If you have anything else in the meantime that you want to ask, please let us know in the Facebook group. You can ask all sorts of different questions there. But if it's something like, please, I need to ask you this one. Please don't ask, is this working for you? Or when is the issue getting fixed or something like that. We do not know what issues you may have exactly on your account with exactly your pop-up, with your page, with your membership. So please, all of those questions need to go to support. They need to look into it. Maybe that is not an issue. Maybe just it's a setup is wrong, or maybe your Chrome extensions are causing something, but the support will be able to look into it. It's not that uniform. Not everybody will experience an issue when you guys experience it. So if it's literally anything that is connected to the tech or issues or bugs or something like that, please reach out to support first. We decline, I believe, around 50 posts every day because they are just not meant to come to the Facebook community. But if you're looking for directions, like I want to do this, but I don't know how to start, or I don't know where to go. I am stuck. I created this one, but I don't know what's next, or how would I do this, or how would I do that? Is this possible in Groove, and things like that. These suggestions, recommendations, pointing in the right direction. This is what the community is for. We want to help you, but it's not tech related questions that the community can help you with. They can help you with other stuff. If you ask any tech related questions, you are going to get bombarded with, I can help you, just PM me, or I'm a professional designer and I've done this for 3 years and things like that. You don't probably want that. You want people to give you an answer, and that's what support is for. So if it's a tech related stuff, so you're stuck with something in terms of the software, reach out to our support team. If you are looking for suggestion, recommendations, directions, reach out to our Facebook community. There's tons of great people answering questions there. Many of them are here today on the live. So yeah, we are here to help you. So until next time, we are going to be doing a next Q&A probably Wednesday again. If there are some changes, I'm going to let you know. But yeah, see you next time, Wednesday, same time, same place. And that is it for today. Thank you one more time, and see you in the next one. Bye now.